Shalom, family. We are at the magical spot, the usual spot. And I'm your usual reader here, Rebecca Magic. Hello. Let's set you up. Okay, so we are going to be experiencing the new moon tomorrow around 11, as far as I know, it is Eastern Standard Time. So tomorrow morning is going to be the new moon, and so 2 days before the new moon and 2 days after, that energy is really upon us already. Same with the full moon, same with the halfway point. The energies, the seed of what is to come is always planted a couple of days before, and then the energies linger a couple of days after. There's no hard beginning and end, it's just all connected, of course. So being that the new moon is tomorrow, and I will not be available tomorrow, in the morning, I'm going to do the reading this evening. So we're very much in the energy of it already. We're ready for the guidance. I can feel it. There have been so many people who crossed my path today who said they're really waiting for a sign, or for this reading, or for some reading, or just ready for some new information. And a lot of people right now seem to be full of energy, super charged up and ready to go, and just waiting for that green light. What is that green light going to be for you, for me, for we? This reading is a collective reading, so it's going to apply to all of us, because ultimately everything applies to each and every one of us. And because I'm very specific in my intentions with the collective readings, we're going to focus on the fact that what's being revealed is absolutely for the group. So whatever happened in your day today, let it go. If there's something that really doesn't want to be let go of, like a thought or a feeling, just be with it for a second while I continue to shuffle. And just give it the attention that it needs for a moment, like a crying child, right? Give it the attention that it needs. Do whatever you have to do to put it down, at least for a moment, so that you can clear your vessel, so that we can be here clear together to pull and reveal the information that we're asking for right here, right now. When you feel ready, when you feel empty, you've created the space for the truth to enter, and go ahead and send some energy into the deck. Send some love, send a color or a light, or however you want to do it. Just connect to the cards. This deck right here. New moon, new beginning, new cycle. Thank you. Everything we need is within us here now to begin and complete this cycle. Alright, I'm going to flip them. Already we have a 10 and an 11. I picked 2 out of the 4 cards, and there's a 10 and an 11. The 10 is representing right now, and the 11 is representing the future. The 11 is actually a major arcana card. It's the Justice card. That's our future. Ooh, and we've got a 5 and a 5. Okay, oh, 4 and a 5. Okay. A 4, a 5, a 10, and 11. 4, 5, 10, 11. The 4 is on top, the 5 is on bottom. The 10 is on left, the 11 is on the right. Interesting. We've got water, air, earth, and the Justice card. We have 1 cups, 1 swords, 1 pentacles, and justice. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's going to be backwards, of course, because the camera flips. So we've got our current card, our future, our card to remember as we move through this challenging time. Woo! Okay, so let's dig in here. Okay, right now the card of the present is the 10 of Cups. This is what it looks like. The 10 of Cups. Cups is water, it's emotions, it's the suit of the heart. And this obviously looks like a very happy card, right? What the 10 is representing is an ending and the potential of a new beginning. So there's a potential to complete a cycle as far as the fulfillment of the heart, and something in our emotional experience is being completed right now. We're being offered the opportunity to complete a cycle and begin again. And it could look like there's nothing really shifting in your everyday reality, right? It could look like the same people are in it, or the same places. Don't be fooled. It's not about the details in this outer reality. It's what's going on behind them, okay? Energy is always shifting, so the very same people in your life could remain in your life through the ending and a new beginning of this cycle of the heart that's ending and beginning here. So no one has to go. Sometimes people do need to go. The faces in your life, whether they're new or old, do not determine your level of success as far as this mission of completion of something of the heart, your emotions. Whatever you're going through emotionally, it's about you. It's about you and God, you, Great Spirit, you, Creator. It's not about the other people. So if you have the ability to transform, that's all that is necessary. And as you transform from that space, and as each moment you choose to think and act from that place of the highest good for all beings, then you have nothing to worry about. Whoever comes your way or whoever goes and leaves your path, it's all perfect then. Because you're resting in the knowing that you are doing everything that you can. And so if you truly do authentically complete a mission or a cycle as far as your heart, and something maybe you've been trying to accomplish as far as your heart or your emotions, that is all that matters. It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like to other people that matters. It's what it feels like inside and what you know to be true in your heart. Then everything that follows is absolutely going to be a reflection of that truth. So this is where we're at right now. Ending and beginning a cycle of the heart. And where we're headed is the Justice card. We're moving from 10 to an 11, the 11 of the deck, Justice. It's the card of balance in masculine and feminine polarities, balance in general as far as divine order of all things. Truth, the sword of truth, is in the very androgynous being's hand. So it's about speaking our truth, saying what's fair, doing what's right, not just for ourselves, but for those around us who are reflections of self. So it looks like whatever cycle we're ending and beginning right now as far as like our relationships or anything involving the heart, whether it's family or love relationships, doesn't matter. Whatever we're shifting there and beginning anew with, it's going to lead us to more truth, more balance, more justice, at least the opportunity to access and demonstrate this. It's up to us and using our free will how we're going to access that opportunity that's coming in the future. The challenge and gift right now that I pulled in between that 10 and 11 is the 5 of Pentacles. And it's saying right now is a time where it may feel that we are stressed out, we are beaten up, we have gone through a lot. And there's another being there, so it shows that perhaps this is very much about relationships still, or at least teamwork. And it's saying that you've been through a lot, we've been through a lot, but we have to keep going. That although, they look all worn and stressed out, they're still going. And this is a church window, and the pentacles are lit up like a tree, representing that hope, the tree of life that represents life, hope, vitality, goodness, illumination. So they're keeping that in mind, their faith and their hope, their motivation. That's what keeps them going. So this is going to be our challenge and gift, to recognize that yes, although we've been through a lot, we do need to keep going. And whether or not we're going to continue on in the relationships that we're currently in, doesn't matter. The thing is to really pay attention to what it is right now. What is going on with the people in your life, and what are the stresses maybe? Where are the situations kind of gnarly and uncomfortable or full of anything, any feeling that's not the highest feeling or good feeling? It's wanting our attention and wants us to look at it. So it's time to mend those things and to show each other that we're really here for each other. We're not going anywhere, and it doesn't matter what our romantic relation is or what our, past is or history is. Whether you're my lover, sister, mother, brother, father, it doesn't matter. We're here for each other. And when things get hard, we're not just going to jet. We're going to stick it out and we're going to do what's right out of pure unconditional love, because we are a human family. We never have to just leave each other in the dust. It's about working together, whatever that looks like. Putting that agape or unconditional real love before other forms of love is necessary to move through this sort of a challenge. And I picked an ally card to get through this Five of Pentacles, this bridge. And the card that shows up as the ally and wants to help us is the Four of Swords. And it's the card of integration. Two things come up right away when I feel this card. The full moon is the integration point. So by the end of the cycle, what I'm seeing is that we're going to have made some serious progress. It's important to remember that so that we hang in there and know why we're even doing it. When we remember our why, it becomes the motivation that we need to burn through whatever the challenge is. So one thing is, remember, we're going to get through it. We always do. We always will. And so let's know that here and now and let that be our motivation to move forward through the challenges. Okay? Also, integration. It's important to let rest those old ideas and programs we had or have still about other people. Who is around you in your immediate reality? Who are the people that you're working with every day, playing with, talking with, exchanging and sharing with every day? In order to keep going with those people and to make sure that we're all working together in the most harmonious way, it's important that we let go of old ideas of who they are or, what our relationship to them was. We want to see a new type of relationship, one that is the model and basis for all other relationships, one that is built out of pure, unconditional love. When we establish that relationship first, which is done with self, then all of our relationships become stronger and more graceful and more supportive and beautiful, and will reflect this card of justice in the future. So when we let rest those old ideas and programs of others around us and of ourselves, truly integrate the past, accept it, let it go, we create the space for the new. We create the space to pull in more energy to keep going with all of the challenges that are in front of us or that we're in the middle of. This will initiate a whole new cycle in the fulfillment of our heart, leading us to this. All right, before my phone dies, I'm going to wrap it up there, you guys. Thanks for joining me for the initiation activation. And it'll be up on my YouTube channel in just a minute here. Om Shalom.